Soar above trauma. Soar above drama. Avail yourself of one of the many playlists on my channel. It's SOAR Time to help you do exactly that. This is a continuation of a series I thought I was going to wrap up soon, but I haven't, and I'm not going to rush it because this series is based on something my grandmama taught me. She instilled in me as a little girl. And if you've heard any of the parts in this series, then you already know what that saying is. Pardon my voice. You already know what that saying is. My grandmama taught me, quote, listen up now. Feelings ain't facts, but they're the next best thing to facts. You better know that. And the less young I get, the more I understand the power in those words. Feelings ain't facts, but they're the next best thing to facts. In some of the previous, maybe even all of the previous videos or audios, I mentioned this man, Greg Brayton. Definitely check out Greg Brayton's beautiful channel. He's a beautiful being. That's the energy I get from him. Very beautiful spiritual being. Check out his channel. And specifically, check out this video, The Prayer Code Mysteries. In each of, if not all, of the other parts to this series, I mentioned Greg Brayton and Reverend Ike. And I mentioned them because I've heard Reverend Ike and Greg Brayton say statements very similar to what my grandmama used to say to me. Again, my grandmama said feelings ain't facts, but they're the next best thing to facts. Reverend Ike would say, feeling is the blessing. Feeling is the blessing. And Greg Brayton always says, feeling is the prayer. He said he actually learned that from his studying with some of the monks that he studied with. He's not a monk, but in his travels to Tibet, some of the monks, he picked that up from them, that feeling is the prayer. That's only to emphasize the significance of feelings. Oh, I'm trying to be brief, Lord. I'm trying to be brief. I just want to encourage you in this video, in your efforts to soar above trauma and soar above drama, check out, you have to sit down and listen to the Prayer Code Mysteries. You have to listen to the Prayer Code and watch the Prayer Code Mysteries. This is a video that you certainly want to watch, and I'll show you some of the screenshots that I took where he's talking about the proper way or the most effective way to pray. And he gives this example about the opening statement, states the purpose and intent of your prayer. Be intentional, but be brief and be concise. He says that's the opening. And then the code is the body of the prayer, what you're saying, the substance of it. But you're saying it with feeling as if whatever you're saying has already happened, has already occurred. So you're not saying, oh, Lord, please help me, Jesus, God, Lord, somebody help me, Lord. No. You're talking like you already have whatever it is that you're expressing a desire for. It's not even an expressed desire. Now, you can either follow what he has listed here, or you can tweak it and do your own thing. In other words, take what's of value. There's a lot of value in this video about the prayer code mysteries. You may not follow everything, precisely the way Greg Brayton says it. You don't have to. You're your own person. You have your own mind. You're a full-grown adult. You do what works for you, as long as it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, then come back and watch the video again. Maybe you need to do it his way. So this is not me trying to say, oh, do it exactly the way he's saying it. You can if you want to. I don't choose to do so. I feel like God has shown me an equally effective way to pray with feeling, acting as if I've already received. I feel like he's shown me an easier way than what Mr. Brayton is outlining here in this screenshot you're looking at. So you can follow this advice if you so desire, or you can do your own thing. You can let God lead you and move you to do your own thing. I suggest you do that. You ask God you pray and say, show me what works for me. And this is another screenshot. Again, he emphasizes feel as if. My mother used to always say, act as if, act as if, act as if. She must have got that from my grandmother. The whole feelings may not be facts, but they're the next best thing to facts. Feel as if your prayer is answered. Your body is healed. Your perfect relationship is here. Your abundance is present. Invoke your senses. Some people say visualize, when he talks about invoking your senses. Visualize. Use as many of your senses as you can possibly use when praying. I'm thinking about that, what's that girl's name? Doe. And if you're not familiar with her song, she says, when I pray, beautiful voice. My voice right now is wrecked. So if I even try to sing it, I'm singing it in my head. And I would love to just, but it probably won't sound right. But she says, when I pray, I know I can reach you when I pray. I know I can reach you when I call your name. You're never too busy for me. Check out her song. If you're not familiar with that song, check out her song in your efforts to learn how to pray effectively. You may think you already know that, but chances are you probably don't. A lot of us grew up being taught a certain way to pray that has been very ineffective for us. So why are you still praying that way? Isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? It applies to praying the same prayer over and over again, but you're not getting the right results. You don't even feel right when you finish because you didn't pray the right way. They're just words. Our Father which art in heaven, amen. No type of feeling, just words, just rolling out your mouth, just pouring out your mouth. Well, don't you think maybe it might be time to look into effective praying? You might want to begin with Greg Brayton. I promise you won't be disappointed with this video. And then check out Doe's, had I thought to have that image up, I didn't know I was going to mention her, but DOE. Check out her song, When I Pray. It's beautiful. And her song, God is in control. Yes, he's in control. Beautiful. I'm playing the song in my head right now, so let me wrap up this so I can go play her music. Evidently, I need to hear it right now. Soar above trauma. Soar above drama. Learn how to effectively pray. That's one way you can soar above trauma. That's a mighty way to soar above trauma and to soar above drama, baby. Peace. Peace, peace.